Welcome, friends. I'm so glad you're here today. If you're like me, somewhere past the middle of life and wanting to keep your body strong and healthy, especially your muscles, then this message is just for you. You know, it's funny how little things we barely notice can slowly chip away at our strength. I used to think feeling a little shaky when standing up, or finding it oddly tiring to walk from one room to another, was just part of getting older. But the truth is, there's often more to it than that. Sometimes, it's not aging itself, but the small habits we don't even realize we've developed. These habits sneak in quietly, and over time, they weaken the muscles we once took for granted. One day, we just realize we're not as steady on our feet, or lifting things feels heavier, or simple movements take more effort than before. But don't be discouraged. The good news is we can do something about it. We can slow this process down, maybe even reverse it, by being more mindful of how we treat our bodies each day. There's a condition not many people talk about called sarcopenia. It's the gradual loss of muscle mass that often begins in midlife. It doesn't make a dramatic entrance. It doesn't come with pain or flashy symptoms. It just sort of slips in and settles quietly until we find ourselves struggling to do the things that used to come so easily. But here's the thing. It's not inevitable, and it's not too late. A few simple changes can help protect our strength and bring energy back into our days. For starters, what we eat plays a bigger role than we might think. Muscles need protein to stay strong. It's their building block. Think of your muscles like a house that needs constant repairs and maintenance. Without enough protein, that house starts to wear down. Many of us don't get enough in our meals, and over time, that really takes a toll. So, try to include good sources of protein with every meal. Eggs, lean meats, fish, beans. They all help rebuild and repair what life slowly wears down. And don't forget water. Believe it or not, our muscles are made up of about 75% water. Without enough fluids, they become sluggish, tight, and slower to recover. So sip throughout the day. Just plain water is perfect. Certain foods can be muscle-friendly allies, like bananas, eggs, and a handful of nuts. Others, like sugar, processed snacks, and alcohol, can quietly work against us, draining our strength bit by bit. Now let's talk about how much we move, or don't move. Our bodies were made for motion. If we stay still for too long, it's like leaving a machine unused. It starts to rust. When we don't move enough, our bodies start to think those muscles aren't needed anymore. And just like that, they begin to shrink. That's why it helps to get up regularly. Every 30 or 40 minutes, stretch a little. Take a short walk. Even just standing up and reaching to the sky for a few seconds can help. After meals, a short stroll can do wonders, not just for digestion, but for your muscles too. There are also small habits in daily life that quietly wear us down. Skipping breakfast, for instance. After a full night of fasting, your muscles need fuel to get going. Give them something to work with. Eggs, oatmeal, yogurt, even just a small meal makes a big difference. And sleep. Oh, how important sleep is. That's when the real repair work happens. When we sleep, our bodies rebuild, strengthen, and heal. Missing out on rest means missing out on muscle recovery. So give yourself the rest you deserve. Also, try to avoid leaning too much on pain medications. They might help in the moment, but over time, relying on them too often can actually interfere with your body's natural healing. Look for gentle alternatives when you can. Heat packs, stretches, or even simple breathing exercises. Now you might be wondering, how do we start making these changes? The answer is little by little. You don't have to overhaul your life in a day. Just start with one small step. Maybe today, add an extra glass of water. Tomorrow, a little more protein at breakfast. Take a few steps after dinner instead of heading straight to the couch. Every small change adds up. Our bodies have been carrying us for a long time, through joy, through stress, through work and family, and everything in between. They've done a lot for us. It's only fair we show them some love in return. So let's take care of these incredible machines we live in, bit by bit, day by day, and enjoy every step of the journey, stronger, healthier, and more alive than ever. If this message has helped you, I'd be truly grateful if you gave it a thumbs up, subscribed for more, and shared your thoughts in the comments. Until next time, take good care of yourself. You deserve it.